Now, wow, one that they say e no go ever end for this our Obodo Nigeria. I don't know what they wrong with our leaders, you know. We are saying that underage marriage make it end, but no, they not go let her end, and they not go take her serious because the people where we they look up to, people where they for power, people where get big name for the society, then themselves they involved for the matter, so they not go let her end. My people, the video where you want watch so now accountant general of the country, my people, now he just go do secret marriage with underage girl, 16 years old girl. He go do marriage with her secretly. Even when the family of the girl was against it, they said the man go do am secretly. After he don't use too much money to entice the girl family no fit stop the girl. My people, this one is so surprising that a man like this could get involved in this kind of thing. And not only that, this man don't get 4 wives. So my people, he don't get 4 wives, and the man is 60-something years old, where they married 16 years old. So just look at the age gap and difference. Later they will tell us say na their religion, na their this, na their that, but it's bad. It's bad. I go let Nana watch the video. They even mention one senator few years ago. We do the same thing. They said the senator married 15 years old girl. Later, he go divorce, and 2 years later, when the girl was 17, he divorced the girl. Then go marry another one will be 14 years old. Just imagine people will be say they are in power. What did they do? What do they expect commoner? No, you see how. You see them? How can the country go forward where we say na useless and foolish and inconsiderate? I don't even know what to call them. The leaders. How the country will take move forward. Guys, watch the video. Leave your comment and share it. Bye.
In Kano State, reports reaching us indicate that family members of a 16-year-old girl identified as Hussein are in dispute with the Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, after he allegedly lured the teenager with millions of naira to persuade her into marrying him as his 4th wife. According to reports, the Accountant General had kicked against the family after they refused to consent to the marriage and insisted on marrying her, despite the age gap of over 40 years between the two. Idris is said to have tied the knot with the teenager in a secret wedding held recently in the state. This is, such a shocking development. This was circulating on social media all over yesterday. I mean, the reports are not 100% confirmed, Tundu Abiola, I must stress that. But if this is actually true, it is quite appalling that one of our leaders is engaging in this underage marriage scheme.
OJ, it's so disgusting. Even if this particular story is not true, somewhere there's a 16-year-old girl being forced into marriage with a much older man. And there have been so many campaigns, Child Not Bride, so many campaigns advocating for the passage of the Child Rights Act in the northern states of Nigeria, all falling on deaf ears. Why? Because people want to legally be allowed to be a pervert. That is the bottom line. They want to be able to marry children and cause them all kinds of physical, emotional, psychological trauma. This is a disgusting practice. And I had hoped when you now have a president like a Muhammadu Buhari with the kind of cult-like, adoration that he commands, especially in the north of this country, all over the country, but especially in the north of this country, that he could use a lot of that influence that he has to advocate for this type of thing, because he did not do that. So he obviously knows better. People will listen to somebody like him. If it's a Christian voice or a Southern voice, it will be completely dismissed. But somebody like him, these are the things I had hoped that 8 years of a Muhammadu Buhari presidency would at least give us, especially in the north, so that some of these evils, we can finally put it behind us. But alas, here we are. A government official has the audacity to do something like this in Nigeria. I do hope this is not true. It's deeply disturbing and it's sickening.
Only last week we talked about R. Kelly being locked up in jail for engaging in this type of criminal activity. This is what I term it as.
But it's not today now, Oji. Are you shocked? You remember Child Not Bride? Wasn't it a former governor in this country, a serving senator, that was fighting frantically just for him to be able to marry, I think, an 11 or 12-year-old Egyptian girl?
Was it the Zamfara?
14-year-old Egyptian girl,
yeah.
you know, a full-grown man, excited, fighting frantically, had nothing to bring to the National Assembly than to push a bill that will make it easy for him to marry a 14-year-old. You see the mindset. We cannot build a country this way. These girls should go to school. We need to put the laws in place that will stop people like this. That's why we need to empower the girl child. We need to empower women in areas that they feel downcast. We need to empower them. We need to send them to school. Just imagine what that girl could be. She could be an astronaut. She could be an engineer.
Absolutely.
A woman wrote the mathematical code that sent a man to space first in NASA. So we need to empower women, not marry them over the age of 14. How does it make you feel? Because you want to lord over the lady?
Okay, what we're dealing with here is, at one level, is with the conflict of laws. And that was clearly signposted in 2013 in the case of Senator Ahmed Yerima. That's the name of the former governor you were trying to recall. When on the floor of the National Assembly, there was an attempt to review, revise, amend Section 29 of the 1999 Constitution, inherited from the 1979 Constitution, in terms of what age can you renounce citizenship? You have to be of full age. And the conception is that full age is 18. However, the Constitution of Nigeria does not state the age of marriage. But the Child Rights Act of 2003 is very clear that full age means when you are 18. But the problem we had with that particular debate then, which was the basis for the Child Not Bride argument, was that this Senator Ahmed Yerima, who had married earlier a girl of 15, divorced her at 17, and then decided to take a 14-year-old bride from Egypt. And that caused great controversy. The agency in charge of prohibition of human trafficking, NGOs, rose in unison to say, no, this is not accepted. Now, the first time that was debated, there was support for about 2/3. But when Ahmed Yerima opposed it, and some other governors from the north, on the grounds of, 1, religion, 2, they quoted Sharia, that under the Sharia, when a woman, once you marry a woman, whether she's 12 or she's 11 or 10, then she's of full age. And this caused a lot of uproar. But till today, since that 2013, that has not happened. The Child Rights Act is, domesticated in only 23 states of Nigeria. Most of the states in the north have refused to domesticate it. So now you're talking about the Accountant General of Nigeria, who is 61 years old. Idris, 61 years old. And it is alleged that he has married secretly a girl of 16 years, a girl who is under the age of consent. Her family is saying that she cannot be married. And that this is a case of child abuse. This is a case of cradle snatching, and that is unacceptable to them, and that the girl has been enticed and all of that. But I have not seen any response from the accused Accountant General of the Federation. So whether it is confirmed or not, we do not know. But this child bride phenomenon is a major issue. Correct. It's a major threat to the growth of the girl child, and I think if you look at it even from a religious point of view, some people are scandalized that a man that is almost entering the winter season will be going about playing around the cradle of small girls. I think that, it's quite a scandal, and the international community is always alarmed that you have lawmakers in Nigeria who are always looking for, small girls, teenagers, and luring them away with special attraction. Poverty, I guess, is also part of the problem.
I guess we're all looking forward to a response from Ahmed Idris. This is really unacceptable.
In high places, honestly.